My mom said, "We have updated the will. Josh will get the house and the lake cabin, and you'll get the family album." I laughed, and what I did next turns their life upside down. I was in my childhood bedroom, surrounded by moving boxes and half my high school trophies, when my mom said, "We're leaving everything to Josh. You're more independent." I didn't even turn around, just stared at the box labeled miscellaneous trauma. She was standing in the doorway, arms crossed like she was telling me I forgot to do the dishes. Not, that she and my dad were disinheriting me in favor of my brother. I said, "What does that mean, independent?" "It means you don't need us," she said, like it was a compliment. "You've always been the strong one." That's how she spun it. Not, "We're giving your brother everything because he's the favorite." No, it was, "You're so self-sufficient." Meanwhile, Josh is 30, still lives 2 hours away in a half-finished townhouse my parents helped him buy, and once called me crying because his air fryer attacked him. I drove back to Seattle that night with my jaw locked so tight I couldn't chew gum for 2 days. I didn't call, didn't text, but I started planning. Some background. I'm the oldest, the quiet kid. Honor roll, scholarships, built my own business from my dorm room. My brother Josh got suspended twice in high school, crashed my dad's truck, got his first job through my uncle, still calls my mom when he can't figure out his taxes. But to them, he's the golden child, the baby, the one who just needs a little support. Me? I was expected to be fine. When I got promoted at 27, my mom said, "Wow, must be nice to have time for a career." When Josh managed to fix his own dishwasher, she posted about it on Facebook with 3 heart emojis. 6 months later, Dad had a minor stroke. Josh called me in a panic. "You need to come back. Mom's a mess. I don't know what to do." And just like that, I was back in that house, taking care of everything. Doctors, insurance, sorting meds. I even fixed the goddamn Wi-Fi. Josh, he showed up late with fast food and a box of tissues like he was emotionally contributing. Every time I tried to ask Mom about long-term care planning, she'd wave me off and say, "Let Josh handle it." He'd nod like he understood, then ask me where Dad's prescriptions were, again. Then came the family meeting. Mom cleared her throat. "We updated the will." I said nothing, just waited. She smiled like this was totally normal. "Josh will inherit the house and the lake cabin. You'll get the photo albums, and..." I held up a hand. "Stop." Josh looked up from his phone. "Dude, why are you being weird?" I looked at them both. "I took care of everything. I always have. And you reward me by cutting me out." Mom blinked. "You're twisting this." Josh rolled his eyes. "This is why you're not included more. You make everything a competition." I laughed. Actually laughed. "No, Josh. You turned this into a competition. I just finally decided to win." That night, I stayed up late in the den, going through drawers while they slept. Documents, deeds, account numbers. I didn't take anything. I took pictures. Then I went home. Turns out, the family business, my grandfather's woodworking company, was still partially in my dad's name. And I, as a silent shareholder, still had access. They forgot that. So I bought 49% of the company back. Quietly, through a shell LLC. Josh didn't even notice when the board voted to replace his buddy as operations lead with someone competent. 2 months later, I owned the rest. Then I sold it. The entire company. Gone. Josh called my phone that day, screaming, "You sold my inheritance." "It was never yours," I said. "You just assumed it would be." Next came the lake cabin. They hadn't moved the deed yet. Still under a joint trust. One I had partial control over. Again, paperwork they forgot to update. I sold it too. Used the money to renovate my new townhouse, which, fun fact, I paid for in cash. The fallout? Epic. Josh texted, "You are a heartless bastard." Mom called me dramatic. Dad, who honestly never said much anyway, just left a voicemail. "You didn't have to do this." But I did. Because people like them never learn through love. They only learn through loss. I sent them a framed photo for Christmas. It was a picture of me at my new place, holding a glass of wine, next to a fireplace I built with the sale of their golden goose. The card read, "To the strong, independent one. Cheers."